As the first pale red of dawn colors the horizon, Rafael finds himself on the edge of Neubrandenburg. From the rise of a hill, the city unfolds beneath him. He sees the traffic, hears the hum of machines, and the indistinct voices of people, blending into an endless cacophony. Here, the rhythm of nature fades, drowned out by sounds that are nothing but a threat. He must avoid this hostile place. His gaze settles on a stream winding past the city. Its banks are flanked by a strip of green, shrubs and shadows, thin as a breath, but wide enough to hide him from what he fears. Cautiously, he follows the path along the water. The city's noises begin to fade behind him. He disappears once more into the quiet countryside, who has waited without asking why he ever left. This land of trees, soil, and water is his home, far away from the domain of humans. While the morning mist still clings to the fields, he leaves the countryside. Before him, riverbanks lined with swaying reeds, spider webs glistening with dew, and ancient oaks, their bark scarred by storms and time. He listens to the rasping calls of crows and the velvet soft wingbits of an owl. When the low sunlight breaks through the clouds in diffuse rays, a marshland unfolds before him. Above, cranes drift, their silhouettes sharp against the setting sun. The marsh seems to accept him as a temporary inhabitant. Here, in this quiet labyrinth of water and trees, the world of humans dissolves. And in that vanishing, he finds peace. That night, in the twilight between sleeping and waking, Rafael sees an island rise from the nothingness. There, the silhouette of his mother Yara stands, etched sharply, against an endless sky. She seems to be waiting, silent, yet calling. When Rafael opens his eyes at first light, his dream dissolves like mist, and the island fades into the first sun rays of morning. But something remains. A residue. He searches the waking world for a sign, some quiet proof that what he saw was more than an illusion. That Yara, like a promise made long ago, waits for him somewhere beyond the horizon. He feels a pull, steady and wordless. The sea calls, and Rafael follows. As he moves northward, the air begins to shift. It carries the taste of salt, the Baltic Sea announcing itself. By evening, when the ground mist shrouds the landscape in a magical silence, Rafael nears the edge of the inhabited world. The forest thins, retreats. In the distance, a faint orange glow betrays the geometry of human presence. He halts. Then, like a shadow, he slips along the houses at the forest's edge. The windows shimmer like distant stars, trapped in the melancholy darkness. It is already evening, when he reaches the jagged edge of the land, a coastline where the earth stretches into the salty water, like long, outstretched fingers. Narrow channels carve through the reed beds. At his approach, ducks rise into the air, calling out the arrival of an outsider, who disturbs the quiet order of this forgotten place. Slivers of land and scattered sandbanks weave together into a wavering path, fragile, half-drowned, barely holding to the surface of the water. The peninsulas unfold into a natural labyrinth, shaped by time and tide. Rafael moves with care. His paws sink into the silt, the cold water creeps up his flanks. What once was a clear trail, dissolves now into ambiguity. It is a game of navigation, patience, and courage. Sometimes, he must retreat. A peninsula comes to a dead end. But always, he finds another narrow strip of land. When the water spreads too wide to cross, he swims. His coat, a dark, glistening shadow against the steel blue vastness. Here, in this desolate and silent corner of the world, he feels a strange kind of belonging. When dawn exhales its soft rose into the sky, he feels the ground firm again beneath his feet. The scent of salt grass rises. Driftwood, once resting in the depths of the sea, creaks softly. And then, a breath on the wind. A scent, faint but unmistakable, Yara. Her presence lingers in the air. Caught among the brittle branches, he finds a tuft of silver-grey fur. For a moment, time stands still. The days when they roamed the forests side by side come rushing back. But memory, like the sea, pulls back. She was here, but is gone. She could not have gone further north. There lies the Baltic, vast and impassable,